What's going on, guys? Welcome back. This week we're going to be talking about a subject that I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about. How to be my favorite client. Now obviously this is going to be geared to me, but you could always modify this for your favorite tattooer. You want to be loved by your tattooer because that's how you get the best work. Speaking about the best work, let's talk about this. We had a lot of fun making it, so make sure you stay to the end to check it out. And give me a like if you do like. And make sure you subscribe if you like this tattoo. We're trying to beat Ink Master. We got about 1.5 million subs to go. So let's talk about how you become my favorite client. Okay, first, easy, super easy. Pick cool stuff to get tattooed. This is one of the easiest and fastest ways to becoming one of my favorite clients. You pick cool stuff, you let me do cool things, I am gonna be more than happy to deal with pretty much anybody. If someone walks up to me and they wanna get a big panther on their arm, I'm pretty much gonna love this person. But make sure whoever and whatever style you're trying to get tattooed by someone, find someone who does exactly what you do, what you like, and you'll end up getting a better tattoo for one, but you'll also make that artist pretty happy when someone's coming to them to get the things that they enjoy doing. The second way to becoming my favorite client is trust. Trust is one of those things is obviously earned, and part of it is my responsibility to help you trust me. But the clients that I love the most also have a lot of trust in me, and that's developed over time, like I said. But it's really nice to not have to explain myself every step of the way. Now this rarely happens, but there's a lot of times when I'm tattooing someone who I have to explain every single little detail about the tattoo process, the drawing, every little bit. And it is one of those things that one makes me feel like this client might not have picked the right tattooer because they don't really have a whole lot of trust in me. If I'm having to explain what every little line in a drawing is, it's gonna be a long process. It's gonna be extremely tiring for me. And it doesn't make me want to tattoo that person again. There's nothing wrong with that person. I get it. It's not a big deal. I'm not saying I hate these people or this isn't how you should be, but it is annoying. And I'm gonna be thinking about that the next time I get an email from that person being I wanna get this next tattoo. I'm gonna be like, well, shit. The last time I tattooed him, I was so burnt out, I don't know if I wanna respond to this email. That's just the truth of it. And the clients who I have the most love for are people who are I trust you, this is what I want, do it your way, I trust you, I trust that you're going to have my best interest in mind. And that's when I love a client, when they're okay, they've learned from their experience, they know how I work, and continuing on, we have a really good relationship. One of the easiest ways for me to love a client. Now, this one is very much geared towards me. I absolutely love having conversation with my clients. I enjoy having back and forth, and that's just the way I tattoo. I enjoy that. Not every artist is like that. A lot of artists want to not talk, don't want to have a conversation. They just want to be able to concentrate on their work. It's not me. I like to have conversations. I like to shoot the shit a little, Come on, I like it. But one of the things that is hard and one of the things that I dislike in clients is when I feel like I'm just hearing them talk for 3-4 hours. I know, there's a fine line between having a conversation and feeling like I'm getting a verbal beat down, but that's how I feel sometimes with some clients. Sometimes I feel like my ears are bleeding. I've heard so much about this person for the 2 to 3 hours. And don't get me wrong, that's part of my job, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and be oh, poor me, my ears are bleeding to death. No, it's part of my job. It's who some people are. They like to talk. I ain't complaining about it. But I'm not gonna put you at the top of my list of my favorite clients if I feel like I am getting that verbal beat down every single time I tattoo you. Conversation's important, like I said. That's why I like it to be a back and forth. Here's a little bit, here's a little bit. Hey, great. Maybe we have a moment of silence for a few minutes. I don't have to hear about every single thing. And sometimes I do feel at the end of the conversation, I'm just exhausted. I know way too much about a person. I'm not a therapist. It's not my profession. And that makes it hard for me to consider those people my favorite clients. Like I said, my favorite clients, we have trust between each other. We know we're gonna do something cool. We have a conversation. I feel like I know that person and I feel like they know a little bit about me. Like we have this back and forth. We have a little bit of a history together after this tattoo takes place. And that's where, like, my favorite clients, I'm thinking about you boys and girls. I love you. You guys are super cool. And I hope that there's more of you guys out there, and I hope you make your tattooers as excited as my favorite clients make me. Make sure you like, subscribe. I'll see you in a few days. Bye.